Today we have brought you the latest Tesla news. Rivian CEO Scaringe talks Tesla Cybertruck vs R1T. Tesla Magic Dock Supercharger installations increasing at a rapid rate. Tesla highlights remote cabin and battery preconditioning. And Tesla cuts underbody costs by 40% with new tech. Let's get into all the details. So let's get started. Rivian CEO Scaringe talked about the Tesla Cybertruck, its customers, how it could match up against the R1T in terms of sales and customers, and how it's great that it exists. Rivian has technically been the only name in electric vehicles that cater to the outdoorsman and the adventurer, and its brand has sought to give a rugged option to those who also want sustainability in a vehicle. The R1T and R1S have been Rivian's two EVs that have launched so far under the company name, and they have been early momentum builders for the company, which is working toward profitability by increasing production and scaling. The EV pickup sector is continuing to grow and become more competitive, especially as legacy companies like Ford and GM have launched their own electric pickups over the past 2 years, which have helped the companies gain their own notoriety in the EV playing field. While Ford has tasted more success with the F-150 Lightning than GM has with the Hummer EV, both are early iterations on already existing gas pickups that have both been widely successful for each respective brand. However, Tesla is coming to the market later this year with the Cybertruck, which is likely the most anticipated company release in perhaps the history of the automaker. Scaringe, who is well aware of Tesla's prowess in the sector, commended the Cybertruck during an interview with The Verge, stating that he thinks it's great that a product like that exists in the world. However, Scaringe does not necessarily think that there will be a lot of overlap in terms of customers that will go for a Cybertruck over an R1T. He believes both pickups cater to a certain market and they will both perform well for the customers who need them. Despite the Cybertruck and R1T both being pickups, one will cater to one crowd while the other may be more sought after by a different customer base. Variety in the market is exactly what Tesla went after with the Cybertruck. Early designs were somewhat traditional, and that's exactly what Tesla wanted to avoid with its introductory pickup. Moving to the next update, Tesla Magic Dock Supercharger installations increasing at a rapid rate. Tesla Magic Dock Supercharger installations are rapidly ramping up in the United States based on data from a community-run open-source website. The Magic Dock Supercharger ramp enables more non-Tesla vehicles to use Tesla supercharger stations across the United States. According to supercharge.info data, Tesla has been steadily increasing Magic Dock Supercharger installations over the last few days in September. The data reveals that Tesla installed 25 Magic Dock Superchargers this month, up from August, with 15 installations. Last month, Tesla installed Magic Dock Superchargers in Texas, Canada, and Alaska. Over the last few days, from September 25 to 26, Tesla installed Magic Dock Superchargers in Montrose, Moses Lake, Vicksburg, Craig, Kremling Park Avenue, and Washington. Earlier this year, speculation started that Tesla was beginning to build and install Magic Dock Supercharger posts across the United States. Teslarati confirmed that Tesla was installing Magic Dock Superchargers in New York and California. Towards the second quarter, Magic Dock Supercharger installations seemed to slow down or even halt. At the time, legacy automakers like Ford and General Motors and EV startups like Rivian announced that they would adopt Tesla's North American Charging Standard, NACS. The adoption of Tesla NACS may solidify the charging standard in North America, leaving the Magic Dock Supercharger project in a weird place. After all, if legacy automakers and EV startups started embracing Tesla NACS, would there really be a need for the Magic Dock Supercharger? Tesla appears to have decided otherwise. It would take some time for Tesla NACS to become a proper charging standard in North America and for other automakers to integrate the technology into their car designs. So, in the meantime, Magic Dock Superchargers are available for non-Tesla EVs. Moving to the next update, Tesla highlights remote cabin and battery preconditioning. Tesla's vehicles come with various unique features, including the ability to use the mobile app to perform several different functions remotely. In a repost of another account, pointing to the ability to set cabin temperature remotely, Tesla highlighted that preconditioning will also warm up the vehicle's battery, helping to optimize range and overall performance. On Wednesday morning, Tesla reposted a whole Mars blog post on X, describing the ability to preset cabin temperature remotely using the mobile app when it's hot outside, meaning owners will never get into a car that's too hot or too cold again. Tesla piggybacked on the concept, pointing out that when users remotely precondition their cars during the winter, their batteries will also be warmed to the ideal temperature to improve vehicle performance. Battery preconditioning in cold weather can help keep a Tesla's driving range more stable and provide quicker charging times when it's time to charge. As Tesla explains on its website, when preconditioning the cabin while the vehicle is plugged in, the car will adjust the cabin and battery temperatures without drawing power from the battery. Tesla offers both summer driving tips and winter driving tips on its website, and you can see the company's instructions for winter preconditioning here. Earlier this year, Tesla also deployed a software update with a feature that prevents air from coming out of your cabin's HVAC system until the air is sufficiently warmed to the desired temperature. This prevents Tesla drivers from having to endure cold air when it's already cool in the cabin, and it automatically begins blowing warm air once the system is warmed up. In addition to manually preconditioning the cabin, Tesla details its scheduled departure feature, which will automatically manage your charge level and battery and cabin temperatures for the time you plan to start your day. This can also be accessed via the Tesla app within the charging menu. Moving to the last update, Tesla cuts underbody costs by 40% with new tech. Tesla is able to reduce production costs for the underbody of Model Y in Giga Shanghai by 40%. It is reported that this was made possible thanks to successfully adopted integrated die casting technology for rapid molding. According to a report from Shanghai Securities News, Tesla has achieved significant cost reduction for the production of Model Y in Giga Shanghai. The casting shop has successfully implemented integrated die casting technology for rapid molding. The manager of the structure and thermal management systems at Giga Shanghai, Kui Halen, said, "Those parts of the underbody that were previously installed separately are now installed as one component. This in turn significantly increases production efficiency. Compared with traditional methods, the weight of the car body is reduced by more than 10%. In addition, there are significant cost advantages due to optimized structural design and advances in materials processing. By introducing an integrated casting method for the rear underbody assembly system, costs for this part of the vehicle were reduced by an impressive 40%. In order to produce single-piece casts for its cars, Tesla developed the Giga Press. Model Y was the manufacturer's first car to use the new production technology. However, making the front and rear single-piece casts was just a beginning. Tesla aims to cast even larger parts of the underbody and then assemble them together in a similar way to making toy cars. An earlier report mentioned that after implementing this integrated die casting technology for rapid molding, Tesla could reduce the development time of new cars to 18 to 24 months, whereas currently, car manufacturers usually take 3 to 4 years to develop a new car. That's it for now. So what are your thoughts about this? Let us know in the comments. Stay tuned at the Electric Arena for all the latest Tesla and electric vehicle news.